What's happening, party people? This is your guy Damien. I'm back for my 2017 WWE Royal Rumble predictions. Now, I really don't want to try to get to some stuff before getting to what we all need to hear. But I just want to remind you guys, like I said in my last video, that I'm under the weather. Got a pretty good cold. It's kicking my butt, but you know what? I'm fighting back and all that good stuff. I got my good tea right here. So, sweet Jesus. So, that's going to help me out. If I cough, bear with me, you guys. I'm trying to fight this stuff. But I need to get this out to everybody and then give my opinion on some of these things, especially something that I caught. I don't know if it's necessarily caught, but it's interesting to think about and throw together. So, let's just jump right into it, okay? Now, what we got first, we have the pre-show. Now, the pre-show I think it's 2 hours long. I'm not sure, but there's 3 matches on the pre-show, and there's actually a tag team championship match. I think I'm not quite sure. I have to find that out. Maybe not. But we have Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. I think at this point right now, you gotta build up Jax. I know people are gonna think I'm crazy and everything like that, but I honestly think Sasha Banks we've had a massive dose of Sasha Banks for this last year, and we need to get off the gas on that one a little bit. Same thing with Charlotte. We've had a heavy dose of them only for several months. I think Nia Jax needs to go ahead and get this win, get her a real win under her belt on the main roster, and she can continue to look like a threat. Because right now if she loses to little itty bitty Sasha Banks right now, then what is Nia Jax gonna do? She's gonna be sitting off to the side like Alicia Fox, and it's like, come on, man, that division right there is dying. It's dying, and the death got even faster when it was only Banks and Charlotte. Now you got Banks, Charlotte, Bayley, and Jax, and supposedly Alicia Fox, who's not going to be doing anything but fooling around with the cruiserweights. And then, who else you have after that? I got Jax with the win. No surprise to me. Cesaro and Sheamus versus the Club. I need to look that up actually and see if that's a tag team championship match. I can't remember, you guys. I'm sorry, but with 2 referees, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think you got to keep it on Cesaro and Sheamus. The reason why I think you have to keep it on them, they haven't had it that long. Give them a nice little run, and I don't know if either one of them two are going to get some type of big time push the rest of 2017. That remains to be seen. But I got Cesaro and Sheamus over the Club, and we'll see what happens after that. I don't know if they might even drop the titles or something like that on Monday Night Raw. Hard to say, but I got Cesaro and Sheamus retaining. I don't really have nothing else special about that one. It's good for the throat. Good for the throat. Okay, then we got SmackDown. We got Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi going up against the SmackDown Live Women's Champ, Alexa Bliss, Mickie James, and Natty the Catwoman, cat lady. She can be one of those women that have a bunch of cats when she's retired and she's older and she's not doing anything but hanging around at home all day. I don't know. Sorry, Natty. I'm just messing with you. Am I? I'm kidding. Don't really care too much about this match. I know that when they had Naomi come back, she went after Bliss. So I don't know. Are they gonna line Naomi up for a title win eventually? Possibly WrestleMania weekend, maybe Elimination Chamber, or is that Raw? I don't remember. But either way, I don't really care about this match. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go for Bliss, James, and Natty. It'd be too obvious for Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi to win, and that would kind of make that, kind of make people frown upon that division a little bit, like, oh, that guy's so predictable, like, and all that stuff. But you know what? Sometimes the simple things are good enough, you know, for to set up to the big things. But I got the bad girls, Bliss, James, and Natty, winning, and I don't know what's going to set up for who's going to be feuding for the title come WrestleMania. I don't know, but that remains to be seen. We'll keep an eye on that for SmackDown. Now we got the start of the main card for the Royal Rumble. We got the WWE Cruiserweight Champion Rich Swann going up against Neville, the self-proclaimed king of the cruiserweights, which he might as well should be after this match. Like Rich Swann and all, he's very good in the ring, but I think Neville needs to have the kind of run where it's going to piss people off, it's going to get people tired, and it's going to make somebody like a Austin Aries come in there and give great matches with Neville for the Cruiserweight division. Another thing about the Cruiserweight division, did anybody care about TJ Perkins? Because I sure as heck didn't. Nobody really cared. That's why they got the belt off of him quick. Rich Swann, people cared a little bit. I don't think so much. I think now that Neville came back and he's a beast, you might have to put the strap on him for a while. But keep him vicious. Don't have him turn into one of those champions, or don't have him do what they did to Kevin Owens. And Kevin Owens being the sucker champ. Don't do that crap. Don't do that. But I got Neville. Neville's going to get this one. It's going to be a great fight. If they let these guys go, you got to let them go. If you let them go, that's going to be, it could be a show stealer. And they're doing that in front of the big crowd of the Alamo Dome too. You're giving them a treat to open up the show. You're opening up the show. You only got 5 matches on the main card, but the Royal Rumble match is probably going to be like an hour long. You got to let them go. They have to go. They have to go. So, I got Neville becoming the new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Next, I got Charlotte versus Bayley. It's not Bayley's time yet. She's going to have her WrestleMania moment. So, with that being said, Charlotte will retain. Now, Bayley probably will get the title. She'll probably get the title, but not at the Royal Rumble. She might get it like Monday Night Raw, because I think they want to keep Charlotte's undefeated pay-per-view streak intact. That's a new streak to try to keep track of and look forward to. So Charlotte will retain. Bayley might get the rematch at Monday Night Raw and probably will get the title from her there. Charlotte's got a pretty sorry record at Monday Night Raws. Like, is it me or does it seem like she loses all the time on Monday Night Raw? But I got Charlotte retaining. Alright. Next, the WWE Universal Championship, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns. A lot of people are thinking Reigns is gonna win this. Granted, it's a no disqualification match. Of course, Jericho is going to be the sexy pinata over the ring. But what I got Kevin Owens retaining. I know that sounds crazy, you guys. And you know, I do like Reigns. I've always liked Reigns. I don't like how they've made him be and made him look, so therefore people can't stand him. But I've always liked Reigns, and I think WWE, you know what you need to do with Roman Reigns. Let's not do this crap. Okay, you know what you need to do. But there's been talk that it'd be Reigns and the Undertaker at Mania, and I don't know, but I got Kevin Owens retaining, and I'll get back to why I picked that a little later. I think you guys might follow me on this one. But Kevin Owens retaining. Then we got AJ Styles and John Cena. Now, this one is one I'm not really sure about because of, okay, John Cena could win this, and then what's next for John Cena come WrestleMania? You know, if he has the title, who's going to be wrestling him? Could it be a Samoa Joe? You know, who knows? Samoa Joe, John Cena at WrestleMania 33? I don't know. But I got John Cena winning it. I know you guys are looking at me like, oh, no, trust me. I want AJ Styles to be the champ. But let me tell you something about that, though. But I got John Cena winning it. And Elimination Chamber, if that is a SmackDown pay-per-view, he'll drop it in the Elimination Chamber. Styles will get the belt back. Now, but yeah, John Cena, 16-time WWE champion, tying Ric Flair. And then we got the Rumble match. Now, so many people are talking about so many different possibilities. You kind of don't really need to, in my opinion, pick a winner. I mean, you can for fun and everything. I get that. But at this point, this is one of those matches that they haven't had in a long time. You're just going to have to sit back and let it ride and just see what the outcome is. WWE, Triple H are talking about this is something that you won't see coming. We'll see about that. The result of the match is the result of the match. The winner, something we don't see coming. Or is it just a match in general, as far as the activity in the match, you won't see coming? Who knows? Who knows? Now, I'm going to try to not make this video too long, so I'm going to just get right to it. The Royal Rumble match, so many people in. I'm going to give you my top 3 of people who could win it, and then I'll probably give you the one who I think is probably going to win it. I got Strowman as one of them. I have Sami Zayn as another. And then I have Bray Wyatt as the other one. Now, don't get me wrong. I know that last one's a shocker. But think about it. Think about where Bray Wyatt has been. What he's been doing for these last amount of years. Like, you know, don't you think he's due for something big? I mean, really, don't you think he's due for something big? So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But, I think Sami Zayn's going to win it. And that's going to set up Zayn and Owens fighting for the WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania. People are probably like, oh, God, Zayn and Owens again? Yeah, but you know what? Those two put on classics. Every time they step in the ring with each other, they put on classics. That's going to be a great match for a title at the biggest stage of them all, WrestleMania. And WrestleMania predictions will come months down the line once we know what the card is going to officially be. But I got Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble in a thriller. And the crowd is going to be excited and pumped for that. They're going to lose their minds for that, which is going to be good. It's going to be really good. And he's going to beat the odds. And they're going to make the odds really hard on him. Really hard on him. I don't really know exactly how, but they're going to get that figured out and done. Now, Another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about that I kind of noticed, which would be an interesting topic of conversation. There's still 8 slots open in the Royal Rumble. Now, I saw all the names and everything that's in the Royal Rumble so far. I don't think don't need to put in everybody on the roster in there. I don't need to see a Jinder Mahal in there. I don't need to see. Oh God, I do not want to see James Ellsworth. I don't. Do not put that man in there. I don't think he's still in there or in there. I'll have to look. I don't think he's in there, but if he is, no. That leaves room for a returning Kurt Angle, a returning Shelton Benjamin, coming up Samoa Joe, Ty Dillinger. What's that? That's 4 people right there. So 4 spots still open. Who could be in those spots? Seth Rollins. He could still be in there. He'll just be in an ugly number. They might put him at number 1 or something like that. It can come down to Rollins and Zayn at the end of this whole thing, probably, with Triple H screwing Rollins. So many possibilities that you guys, they're all out there. And the WWE really needs to reach out to the YWC to get real input on how they want to do these things. I know it's probably too late now because, we're a day away from that. But so many different possibilities that could happen. I really don't know as far as who else could you put in there. Could you put in there a cruiserweight? But why would you put in a cruiserweight? You got a cruiserweight and you got men like The Undertaker, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, and Braun Strowman in there, and you think a cruiserweight is going to win it over them? No, not hardly. So, we're looking at an interesting 4 slots remaining after all that. I don't know. They might just throw ahead and throw some people like whoever else is on the roster still. Probably just throw them in there just for them to get thrown out. So that's my predictions. I got Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble, John Cena becoming the 16-time champion, Kevin Owens retaining, Charlotte retaining, Neville the new Cruiserweight champion. I got Bliss, James, and Natty on the pre-show beating Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi. I got Cesaro and Sheamus retaining, and I got Nia Jax beating Sasha Banks. That's my predictions for the 2017 Royal Rumble, you guys. Once again, I said in my last video, I'm going to be doing a live reaction, going live on Periscope under Damien P. For Real. Or somewhere around there. Just type that in, you can find that. But I'll be going live during the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Not just the Royal Rumble match, but the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Or I might just do maybe like, I'll probably just do the main card. Going live for the live reactions. I'll update you guys on who won in the pre-show, but on the main card, I'm going live on Periscope, Damien P. For Real, during the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. So check me out right there, you guys. Go to Periscope, look me up, Damien P. For Real, and go watch a live reaction if you want to, for those who aren't actually watching it. I would do something like that on YouTube, but I don't want to. Maybe next time I'll do something like that for YouTube. But until then, party people, I'm out. Have a good weekend. Enjoy this big weekend of TakeOver and Royal Rumble. San Antonio is going to be lit up this weekend, and the Alamo Dome will be rocking. So until then, you guys, I'm out.